If you've ever asked yourself the question, when should I start taking my Social Security benefits? You're not going to want to miss today's episode. Hi, I'm Kristen Oakley here with both Chuck Henrich. He is the president and owner of Southwest Michigan Financial, and Justin Henrich, who is a financial and healthcare advisor. Gentlemen, I know this is a question you get all the time. I have gotten it as well as a financial educator. Folks really want help in knowing when is the best time for me to start taking my Social Security benefits. How do you go about even answering that question?
Well, the way I approach it is to look them straight in the eye and say, it depends. Because the answer really is, it depends. Mm-hmm. We know in a black and white world, yes, max out your Social Security, wait until age 70.
Because that's the maximum amount that you can get, right?
That's the easy answer. Mm-hmm. But the reason I say it depends is, number one, when do you want to retire? Do you want to try to turn Social Security on at age 62? Mm-hmm. Or are you going to work up to your full retirement age, work till age 70? When are you going to retire? Mm-hmm. Now, if you are retiring before your full retirement age, the questions that we need to ask are, do you need the Social Security income, or do you have other streams of income available to you? Mm-hmm. How big is your nest egg? Because it's one of these types of deals where if we turn on Social Security now, that can save us from having to pull money from your nest egg. Mm-hmm. Or is it important that you want to grow your Social Security? If that's the case, then we pull income from your nest egg. And everybody's a little bit different. So yes. It's one of those, it depends.
Right. And it depends on so many personal factors that often far outweigh the math. I think where folks can get really confused is there's over 567 mathematical calculations of how to, determine when you should start claiming your Social Security benefits. But rather than focusing on maximizing, it's really about optimizing, right? So how do you go about helping folks understand when is the optimal time for them to start taking their benefit?
Exactly. It is about optimizing. And like you said, it's not always about the math. There's other factors that go into it, such as longevity. Mm-hmm. So that's something we always like to talk to our clients about. Taking a look at family histories. Mm-hmm. Or do you come from good genes where, everyone's living to be 90 or 100? Because then you know what? Maybe delaying benefits is worth it because it's going to make a big difference if you're going to be living to age 90 or 100.
Right.
Or maybe, in your family, a lot of people pass away a little bit earlier. So you want to retire early, you want to get that Social Security benefit early. Mm-hmm. So that's something else that we like to take a look at is the longevity side of things.
And I know go ahead.
The other factor is working with married couples, survivor benefits.
Yes, talk about that.
Yep. So survivor benefits, we know that when a married couple, one of them passes away, the surviving spouse can't keep both Social Securities. Mm-hmm. You're going to keep the higher one. So when you have someone that has a higher work record, maybe there's a strategy where you can delay that person to really ratchet up their monthly benefit and you turn on the other spouses earlier, or vice versa. So there's lots of different ways that you can put Social Security together for couples.
Yes, and so much goes into this. And I think a lot of folks, often look at the website, maybe they've gone to ssa.gov and they see the numbers and they think that's just how it is. But to your point into this conversation, there's so many personal factors that far outweigh the math.
There are. And that's why people should work with a financial professional like us. Mm-hmm. And that way they can look at their options and see there's more than just one way that they can take their Social Security.
Absolutely, because there's no substitute for sitting down in the financial planning environment and really determining when is the optimal time for you. So if you would like help navigating this important decision of when is the best time for you to start claiming your Social Security benefit, we encourage you to reach out to Chuck and Justin and the team of Southwest Michigan Financial. The reality is the Social Security Administration can give you information, but they are not allowed to give you individual personalized advice based on your situation. The only way you can kind of get that personal advice is by coming in and meeting with professionals such as Chuck and Justin. So to claim your complimentary written retirement financial plan, as part of that, you'll receive a Social Security optimization report. We encourage you to reach out and connect using the information on the next screen. Thanks so much for joining us. We'll see you next time.